They coming on in. They coming on in. Hey, y'all. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Coffee with the Kings. Yes, and we are live on the other platform too. For today. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see if somebody gonna sit up there and say something. They better be tread light, tread light, tread light. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Get in here. Get in here. All right. What you got? What you done stole? Jomel always stealing something.
On my page? Oh no, I'm looking at something.
Jomel stealing stuff early in the morning. The snack master.
Early in the morning.
Now he has. What you got, Jomel? What you got, Joe?
Let him have it. Whatever it is.
What is that he chewing on? Oh, he don't chop.
He got a chip.
A cracker.
A cracker or something.
Jomel is a mess. Jomel, you's a mess. You's a mess. You's a whole show.
By yourself.
America's favorite pet. Jomel. Good morning, everybody. Come on in here, y'all. Come on in. Hey to the people in the bushes.
Hey.
I'm giving a special shout out to a young lady in the bushes. I ain't saying her name, but she watches us. Hey. Who up in here this morning, Joseph?
You know what? I'm not even.
Y'all come on in so we can get started.
I'm not even there yet.
Hey, blogs and fiction. There go our love kings. There go my Monte. Hey, Monte.
Hey, Monte.
Auntie Pee Wee.
Hey, Auntie Pee Wee.
Yes.
Hey, love kings.
Y'all congregate with each other. Say good morning to everybody. I'm missing. Where's Trish?
Make love in the bushes.
Where's my Trish? Is she here yet? There go Ashley. Hey, Ashley. Oh, they said, hey, beautiful blogs. We love kings. Yes, that's right. Plant some flowers by pressing that like button. Hit that like button, y'all. Y'all, come on now. I ain't got to tell y'all that. Y'all hit that like button. Be nice. Be nice today. We get ready to get started. Give me one moment.
Hey, Robert on Facebook.
I'm just getting some technical stuff prepared for us this morning. Yes. I'll be right with you.
You done found another one? Did you drop some? No, he getting them.
Yes. Yes, we'll be right with you guys. I'm just making sure I got all the T's crossed and the I's dotted. And yes, our monitor. We're just getting our monitor together. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. All right. We can get started, y'all. We're going to do the countdown. Here we go. And here goes the intro.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Yes.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, let me fix my lighting. My husband's telling me to bring it to the lights. Bring it to the lights.
Hey, y'all. I didn't feel like doing my hair today.
I said we going to get you some color for your hair today. We going to do something with that hair.
Because I really didn't feel like doing it.
It's like driving me crazy.
Hey, Charlene. Hey, Positive.
Up in here looking like a snack for these ladies and gentlemen. Don't he look like a snack, y'all? Big old snack. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our channel. And welcome to another show.
Hey, Trisha.
Thank you for joining us for Coffee with the Kings. For those of you that are new to the channel, please make sure as you come in, you hit that like button. And if you feel that you want to do so, please subscribe to our channel. All subscribers are welcome, both old and new.
And
Okay.
if you really like us, you can join the channel.
Yes, you can join the channel as well. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
It's almost Christmas.
Yes, it's almost Christmas. Today is the 23rd of December. And you know what? I want to spend a special shout out to somebody. I want to say happy birthday to my mom. Today is my mom's birthday. And even though we don't speak, I still love her. But today is her birthday. So if you should ever see this, Mom, happy birthday to you.
No,
why are we disappearing? It's the lighting.
I'm disappearing.
It's the lighting.
My head.
Hold on. No, this is StreamYard. StreamYard always doing shows, honey. StreamYard trying to try it. Guys, I got something to show. I got something to show y'all. No, it's my ear. It's my ear disappearing, child.
Your head.
Hold on. Let me see what the heck is going on here now, y'all.
It was when you did this.
Oh.
It's that.
Oh, it's the lighting.
It's this one.
So you want to we gotta turn that one off. I got something to show y'all this morning.
See, my head wasn't disappearing.
It's the black. It's the black because
it's the black one and white. Because when I move over this way, it don't do it.
See, when my chair is in there, it causes this little haze or something like that.
No, but when I move over here, it don't do it.
Oh, it don't.
So I have to sit this way for the whole show.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
What? Oh, okay.
I got something to show y'all though.
I gotta sit lopsided so I don't disappear.
I got something to show y'all now. Look. Y'all see that? That's our new
mask
clothing line. It's called Dare to Be Different. Now we have masks. This is the over the neck mask. And it comes in an array of different colors, as you guys can see. Look at all those beautiful colors that it comes in.
I like the blue.
I like the blue too. I like the red too. I love the gray. I love the gray.
I love the gray, but you know me, I'm a blue person. I like that cobalt blue.
It comes in all different colors. I like the purple.
I like the purple. I like the green.
The pink looks pretty too. And the orange. Yeah. So this particular mask, Joseph, can you see what the price is on it?
I'm blind, honey.
Yeah.
Hey, Medina. Right, Positive. Back to the Future with us disappearing.
Yes, and we also have hoodies
to match.
We have sweatshirts
to match,
and we have joggers
to match.
Yes, and we have the
t-shirt,
the hoodie to match the joggers, because all these things come in an array of different colors, guys. All of these things come in an array of different colors. We also have the women's tees. We also have the leggings for women. Aren't those beautiful? You like those leggings?
The new logo. That I love. I love the way you did the new logo.
You like the leggings, and the leggings come in different colors as well. It comes in, oh my God, the leggings come in an array of different colors. Could you imagine, ladies, seeing all your body all up in them leggings, child?
Yes, with your mask
up in your yoga class, and the girls are like, ooh, what does she have on? Where did she get those leggings from?
But no yoga aroma.
With no yoga aroma. Yes, we even got tanks. We got wife beaters.
Patricia.
That's what we call them wife beaters over here in New York and New Jersey. We got this is another women's tee, and what else do we have here? These are the men's wife beaters.
I just love the new logo. The Dare to Be Different.
You like it? I designed that.
Yes.
You know, it was just something that just popped in my head. I just saw the lettering and I just went with it. So yeah, guys, that is just some of the things that we have
The new merchandise.
in our
And we
McRae
have
Kingz
the old
boutique.
merchandise too.
Yes, we do. Let me show y'all some of the old merchandise too. Let me go back here so y'all can see that we have an array of different things in our boutique as well. You know what? I can't see, Joseph.
I ain't got on my glasses and it's fall.
Yeah.
So,
Hold on.
good morning, Auntie Pee-wee. I think you said it.
Did I? Okay, there go the McRae Kingz boutique. And we also have, you know, the McRae Kingz merchandise. We have digital products. These are just some of our screensavers that we have here.
And you have the logo on the mask too, I think.
Yeah, we have the logo on the mask as well. We have these. This is our official McRae Kingz stamp. Let me let you guys take a look at that. Hold on, because I want to show y'all just a variety of different things that we have available.
It won't click on it.
Yeah, I don't know. The iMac is not acting right this morning. I don't know why it ain't acting right. It act like it don't want to do something. Like it want to sit up there and say something. But we'll get back to that. Let's move forward. Let's move on. We'll get back to that. Yes, guys, thank you for joining us this morning. Please excuse the technical difficulty. You know, I'm just StreamYard. It's so many different features that I have to learn how to use. So please bear with me.
I'm gonna sit sideways so my head don't
disappear. You like a cone head, Joseph.
Sit sideways so it don't disappear.
Joseph, I need you to pull up some stuff.
Pull up what?
Because we're gonna have a conversation about some things. We're gonna have we gotta have a conversation about this new stimulus package. I have just been prolonging.
I know you don't want me to pull up what I showed you.
Yes, that's exactly what I want you to pull up. We need to have a conversation about this stimulus package. I have been prolonging it. Guys, I tell you, I'm an optimistic person, and I'm like, this new stimulus package, I had so much hope for it because we as American citizens have waited so long to get some type of relief from all that has been going on. It's been almost a year, guys, that we have been under quarantine. There are mothers, single mothers out there. There are families out there that don't have food to eat, that can't pay their rent. They can't pay their bills because they either lost their job. And some people, they say, oh, well, you can file for unemployment. Everybody's not eligible for unemployment. You have to, in order for you to be eligible for unemployment in most states, you would have had to work at least 18 base weeks in order to receive unemployment. And now they have this new stimulus package and they're giving us $600. Really? Okay, we went over yesterday what some countries are giving their citizens and their stimulus packages. There are some countries that some people are getting in their money up to $7,000 a month, and we got a measly $1,200. And that was supposed to sustain us for 20 weeks. I mean, 32 weeks. Ooh, child. Okay. Do you know how much that is? That's like $375 a week. Who can live off of that? Who can live off of that, Joseph?
Nobody.
What family? You got a family of you have, let's say I'm picking out this guy. You got 5 children and 2 adults. Really, America? Now, I ain't never a child. I probably will never say this again, but I agree with the president. They need to go back to the drawing board. And they need to either give us.
You better be glad I remember who posted it.
They need to either give us the $2,000 per couple or $4,000 per couple. No, $4,000 per individual. That's what the president is saying that is deserving of American citizens. Now, let me tell you why I'm so slighted. I'm slighted because, meanwhile, we Americans, we're supposed to be a superpower, right? We're supposed to be a superpower. We sitting here and we starve. Some families are starving. Some people are struggling. Some people are about to get evicted. Some people's lights are about to go out. Okay? And meanwhile, let me just give you a little insight of what is included in the stimulus package. The Kennedy Center is going to receive $26,400,000. The Smithsonian is going to receive $1 billion. Nanty Art Gallery will receive $154 million. Nanty Art and Humanities is going to receive $167 million. W. Wilson Center, $14 million. That's what where the monies from this new stimulus package is going to. Museums, the Smithsonian. We can't even go to the damn museums right now.
Nope.
But they receiving all this money. Now I'm ready to blow your mind again.
Now you really about to,
because you're really about to get mad. We give aid. We as Americans, not by our choice, give aid to other countries. In this stimulus package, the country of Egypt will receive $1,300,000. Sudan will receive $7 million. No, that's $7 billion. I'm sorry. $7 billion. Ukraine will receive $453 million. Israel will receive $500 million. Nepal will receive $130 million. Burma will receive $135 million. Cambodia will receive $85,500,000. Pakistan will receive $25 million. And finally, Asia will receive $1,400,000.
And the American people?
And the American people were receiving $600.
And not all of us.
And not all of us will be eligible for that. Those that make under $75,000 per year, right?
Well, I read something today that, let me see if I can find it, because I don't even remember where I read it because it pissed me off. Disabled people are not going to get the money this go round. The dependents of disabled people won't get the money to go round. People that take care of disabled people won't get the money this time. If you are a illegal immigrant, you won't get money this time. So who they giving $600 to?
Themselves. And you know what?
And half this money is money that was left over from the first go round.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? I would love for some of these politicians, these senators and these Democrats and Republicans, I would love for them to come walk through a day in my shoes. Walk through a day in a single mother that has 3 children and nearly no food to eat and no money in their pocket. Walk through a day in their shoes. Just walk through a day in their shoes and then ask yourself, how would you live? These politicians, and this is the reason why we got to get out and vote. The Georgia election, listen, you people that live in Georgia, y'all got to get out and vote. But we got another Senate election coming up very soon in 2021.
And you need to vote all them bitches out.
And all these people all these senators, these politicians that voted for the stimulus package. Oh, we need to have something. We need to make our voice clear that no. What $600? $600. I want somebody in the chat to tell me what they would be able to do with $600. I done blinked and the $600 is gone.
That ain't even our rent.
I done blinked and y'all hear me? I done blinked my eye and that $600 is gone. I ain't even got it yet, and may not get it because I fall under the disability, and the money is gone. It's gone. We got to get out and vote, y'all. It's time for the voices of the people, of the masses. I don't care, Republican, Democrat, I don't care, to be heard. Now, I'm optimistic. I'm very optimistic about the president-elect, and I just have this optimistic feeling that he's going to come in and he's going to do great things. Now, he has said, because this stimulus package has such a low amount that this is just a down payment. President-elect, we as much as we love the fact that you've been elected, we got to hold you to it. We're going to hold you to that.
Well, he claimed it's going to be another one once he get in office. But Trump claimed he ain't signing this.
Yeah, he claims he's not going to sign it. But you know what, Joseph? To be honest with you, you want my honest opinion? I don't want him to sign it. I would rather for them to go back to the drawing board.
But then the government goes on furlough.
But he signed that order. He signed the order to keep the government open. He signed that. That's already been signed. He refused to sign the stimulus package. So the government is not going to shut down. They done got paid. He done signed that order. I would rather for them to hold out. Sure, we done held out this long. I would rather for him to hold out. For us to hold out until they give us as Americans what we deserve. Why is it that the American people always have to accept a little chump change? Because $600 is a little chump change. That's chump change, Joseph.
They ain't even chump change.
That's most people's grocery bill.
When you say
I know people that can spend $600 on groceries.
When you say 6 million people went into poverty, $600 ain't nothing.
It's not. It's not.
And they already said the coronavirus is going to get worse before it gets better.
Yes.
So,
because of the Christmas people, and that's another thing we got to have a conversation about. The other thing that we have to have a conversation about, I know y'all I'm tired of being in the house. I'm tired. I'm tired of being in the house
too. I want to be able to just go and do whatever I want.
But you know what? We ain't gonna never get out the house because people don't listen. Y'all don't. And I'm not talking to everybody. The people that I'm talking to, they know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the people that don't wear masks.
The ones that still want to go to parties.
The ones that still want to go to these secret parties, sex parties. New York City is they just carrying on for Christmas, honey. They giving the girls Kris Kringle.
Well, you know what?
Why is it so hard for people to stay in and quarantine?
But remember what I told you this morning when I was reading that story? Is that charged?
No. I can charge it.
Because I gotta, charge it, please.
Okay.
But I read this story this morning about a lady, and she has 2 sons, and her son's quarantined. She's a doctor. She quarantines, and she wanted to have Thanksgiving with her sons. I'm going to make a very long story short. So they came over, they opened the windows, as cold as it was, they opened the windows, because they live in Boston, which ain't far from where we live, so it was cold. They opened the windows, they had on their masks. The only time they took off their masks was to put food in their mouth.
I'll be right back.
And even while they were chewing.
I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back.
And even while they were chewing, they covered their mask up. They didn't do nothing. They took pictures with their mask on, went home, everything was good. 2 days later, one of her sons, sick as a dog, come to find out he got COVID. So now her and her other son scared to death. Oh my God, he got COVID. He got tested. It was positive. Well, she was a doctor, so when he told her what was wrong with him, she automatically knew he had it. So of course that's her son, but she can't do nothing about it because he had to quarantine. So he went, he got a COVID test, he was positive. So now her and her other son scared to death because now she feels sad. If I wouldn't have had Thanksgiving, none of us would have been sick. None of us would have been sick. None of us would have been whatever. So luckily for them, the way they did it worked for her and her other son. Luckily, thank God, her and her other son was fine. They don't know where her other son picked it up at. He had roommates because he was in college, so all the roommates had to get tested before they went home. They were fine. They had to get tested when they came back to make sure that they weren't sick, but they couldn't even go back home because he was quarantined. So that's a lesson because they didn't think nothing was wrong with any of them. And he was asymptomatic up until it kicked in after Thanksgiving. It could have kicked in before Thanksgiving. He could have had it for weeks and didn't know. And he was over there. It's just a lesson. Just because you're walking around fine don't mean that something's not wrong. And that's the problem with this thing. It ain't like as soon as you get it, oh my God, I can't breathe. Oh my God, I'm dying of a fever. Some people walk around for weeks and don't have no symptoms. And then bang, everything starts kicking in. And that's the problem. People don't want to sit their asses home. Like, sit your ass home.
Yeah. I mean, and what about the couple? The couple that died holding hands, both of them succumbed to the virus.
You have to sit and, you can't even watch your parents in the hospital. Both his parents had the COVID. They were married for like 69 years. And they said they died in the hospital together holding hands. How do you feel as an adult child to know that both your parents died from the coronavirus? I mean, at least they were together. But imagine all the other people that are laying in the hospital beds dying alone.
Yeah.
And you can't even see them because they're not going to let you in there.
Right. But this is a pandemic, guys. We have the most cases of the COVID-19 virus in the world. Right now we're at 18.3 million cases. We have 323,000 deaths to date. If that don't make you put on a mask, I don't know what.
Roxanne,
I don't know what.
And Tramel are the same way. We have been invited to a pool party. We didn't go.
Mm-hmm.
We got invited to a birthday party. We didn't go. They got offended. I don't give a damn.
I don't care. Don't come to my house.
There's a pandemic out here.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be, let me tell you something. If me or Tramel pop up with coronavirus, it's because by some slim chance, we got it from just the air outside.
Yeah.
Because we always wear masks.
Mm-hmm.
We don't go nowhere without, I got a box of masks because I do dialysis at home. I have to wear a mask when I change my stuff and clean my area. I get them for free. Hospital grade mask.
Show them the sanitizer.
Hospital grade mask.
We got bottles of hand sanitizer
in the car. I got disinfectant, hospital grade disinfectant soap. I mean, everybody can't get that. I don't want to say lucky because it's not lucky because it's a kidney issue, but I get all of this stuff for free. I get it because I need it. Every other Thursday, they bring my supplies. I don't even want to let him in the damn house, but I ain't got no choice because I got to get my stuff. Because at first, I'm like, I don't want to let him in here. Like,
nobody.
But that stuff is heavy because I start telling just leave it on the porch. And me and Trey, I'm like, I'm not carrying that shit in there. I don't want him to have to carry it. Just carrying it upstairs is the issue.
Right.
So I'm like, let me let him in here. He got on the mask. He got that good N95 mask. And keep the air clean, Jesus, and keep it moving. Because it's too much.
We done told people, don't come to our house.
Right. Don't just pop up at my damn house.
Yeah. Don't come.
Don't come. You're not getting in. I don't want to be bothered. Leave me alone.
That's like when Joseph was in the hospital. Our family, they wanted to come up here. They was going to secretly come up here. Child, they would have got the surprise of their life. I'd have been like, what you down? Huh? Yeah, y'all can go see Joseph in the hospital, but you can't come in. No, it's too dangerous. And y'all live in Jersey too? Oh no, y'all definitely can't come in. No shade. With all due respect, I love you. Don't come to my house.
Don't come near me. Don't come to my house. Like, and I don't care because the people we know up here get offended. But I don't understand why we keep inviting y'all. Because, bitch, it's a pandemic.
Yeah.
And not only is it a pandemic, but your husband tests people for coronavirus.
Yeah.
So that means he around people with the coronavirus.
Right.
Every test he doing ain't clear.
Right.
So why do I want to sit my asymptomatic ass with on dialysis in your face and end up with the coronavirus and can't breathe?
I'm not doing that.
You ain't got it, but that don't mean you ain't walking around here asymptomatic.
And listen, let me tell you something about the vaccine. When I go to my doctor, I'm going to tell him, shoot me up. Just shoot me. I'm taking it. Now, y'all people that talk about, oh, it's a conspiracy, I ain't taking it because what do you have to lose?
I was on the fence until somebody I know that is a nurse actually got the vaccine and videotaped themselves and put it on Facebook. And it's day 4 for them. And they was like, I don't have no side effects or whatever. They are a conspiracy theorist.
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw them get it, I said, okay. And his whole spiel about why he got it was because he's seen people die. He's seen what it does because he's a nurse. So he's seen what it does. He's seen people die. And he was like, I'd rather take the vaccine than catch the coronavirus. And when I saw, because I knew it was coming. When I went to dialysis, because I have to go once a month, I said, when y'all going to give me that vaccine? And they was like, we don't know. They haven't said anything yet. I said, well, I know y'all are going to have to be the ones to administer it.
And I know they got it up here. They have planes flying, delivering it up here.
When the vaccine was coming, there's an airport by our house I want to say vacant. Mm-hmm. But that day when they was saying the vaccine was
about
coming,
5 or 6 planes.
It was about 5 to 6. I got scared because I'm like, you remember all these damn planes? That airport don't even have people in it. But they were flying it into that airport, I guess, because it is like a vacant airport. So they were even able to just come, go, and do what they got to do and leave. As opposed to going to the main airport that's out here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I'm going to take the vaccine.
We got to make some tough decisions here, guys.
I'm just going to do it and get it over with. And, my thing is, if you believe in God and you believe He got you, then
just say, Lord, order my steps. Order my steps, Lord. But we got to make some decisions. We got some choices to make, y'all. I can't imagine living like this for the next year. I can't imagine. Wear your mask.
I know that's right, Montana. You don't just pull up, curse him out. What did you do? Curse him out?
That's right. Don't come to my house. Don't come to my house. Because if you come to my house, you're going to get your feelings hurt. And you're going to be real mad at me. And guess what? I don't care. Because if it comes down to my life, no, you can't come at my house. I don't care. Christmas, New Year's, Easter, Mother's Day, Father, you can't come in my house. Once they say it's safe to go outside without no mask, we can party. We can have a good time. Let's light up the grill. Have a good time. Get some hors d'oeuvres. But not now. And it looks like it ain't gonna never be that way. Because these people are hard-headed.
Roxanne,
you people are talking about, oh, I ain't gonna let the government tell me what to do.
I agree with you, Roxanne. It should be a personal decision.
It is.
But they're not going to let it be that way. Like, all the nurses I know had no choice. All the nurses I know had no choice but to get it. So I'm like, okay.
Listen.
All y'all had to get. They're gonna
it's a double-edged sword, I think.
It ain't going to be like a flu shot.
It's a double-edged sword. Don't you know
find a way.
They have already created apps for people to document that they have received the vaccination.
When I no,
because this is what's going to start happening.
Didn't you get the card when you did your flu shot? If you got a flu shot this year, they did something totally different than they never done ever before. When I got a flu shot, they wrote my name on the card. They put the date and they put the type of flu shot they gave me on the card and told me to carry the card so that if anybody questioned me, I can prove that I had a flu shot.
Yeah.
Now, if they started doing that,
this is what's
all of a sudden when Corona, because I never had a flu shot, they gave me a card. If they started doing that, they are purposely doing that so that when you get the coronavirus shot, if you don't have that card to prove you had it, you probably won't be able to get in places.
You won't be able to go to no restaurants. You
probably won't be able to go to no restaurants, movie theaters, stuff like that.
And rightfully so. Rightfully so. And yes, you're right, Roxanne. It is a personal decision. If you make a decision not to do that, then there probably will be some backlash for it, you know? Because at the end of the day, it's about safety. It's about health safety, you know? And that's what all due respect. I respect people's decisions. If you make a decision that you don't want to take the shot, then by all means, then that's your God-given choice, and that's what all due respect. I respect you. I'm gonna wear a mask around you.
No, but
I'm gonna wear a mask. I get it.
When
I
they
understand.
did that with the flu shot, I said, "Oh yeah, they preparing for this coronavirus because they're gonna start giving people cards, and you have to carry that card everywhere you go and prove that you had that shot."
Yeah. Listen, I'm afraid of the coronavirus. Listen, there's people, and guys, there's people people are not just dying from from their lungs collapsing and not being able to breathe. There's people that have lost their limbs because of coronavirus. There's people that have gone blind because of coronavirus. This disease has complications. Just like, I have diabetes. I have complications from my diabetes. My kidney disease, that's a complication from my diabetes. That's as a result of my diabetes. My high blood pressure, my neuropathy, those are complications of diabetes. If something should happen and I get, a cut, I could lose a limb. If my diabetes isn't under control, that's a complication. You get what I'm saying, guys? Just try to make the best decision for yourself. And if you don't feel safe in taking this vaccine,
it's totally warranted.
It's totally, it is. I understand the fear. I do. I get it. But also remember that history repeats itself. This is the first time something like this has happened.
Nope.
And they recovered from that. Did you guys know that? Over when was it, in the early 1800s? The Spanish flu,
which was probably the coronavirus.
Yeah,
because all the symptoms was the same.
Yeah, we recovered from that, but people were walking around in masks. Had to walk around in masks and protect themselves.
Dropping like flies like us.
Yeah. This is not the first time this has happened. But we have to handle it in a mature and diplomatic way. Understand that when you don't wear your mask, you are putting someone in danger. You're putting when you walk into that Walmart or that supermarket and you don't have your mask on, you're putting someone else in danger. You're putting the food in danger. And not just the fruits and vegetables. When you cough and you touch something, you leaving it right there.
Stranger danger.
Stranger danger. Stranger danger. Ain't y'all proud of me? I haven't cussed yet. Did y'all notice that? I haven't even
1918.
Yes, Justine, thank you. Thank you so much for that information. Yeah. Guys, we got to start making smart decisions. And guys, we got to get out and vote. This is the reason why they can do this. They can do this because we have not let our voices be heard.
Woody, what they doing in Philly?
Oh, I love that name, Whitty Hutton. I know where he got that from. I know where you got that from, Whitty Hutton, bruh man. You remember that episode of Martin? When Martin and bruh man decided they was gonna go to the Whitney Houston concert and sell T-shirts, and bruh man was in charge of getting the shirts, and he put Whitty Hutton on it, and he had a picture of him in a wig. That's where he got that name from.
What I don't understand is how they come up with a vaccine for the coronavirus, but they don't have a vaccine for cancer. They don't have a vaccine for HIV. They don't have a vaccine for nothing else that's been sitting here for years and years. I'm sure they do. They do. If you put it out there, this shows a bunch of money.
Yes, and see, that's what I'm saying.
And that's why I don't believe it take 10 years. I believe they let it roll for 10 years. So they can make money of everybody getting sick, and then 10 years from now say, "Oh, look, we got a vaccine."
Come on now, Joseph.
Now
don't you give me
made enough money off the sick people. So now it's like, okay, well, yeah, we can throw that out there.
You're trying to start trouble this morning,
because everybody ain't gonna want to take it. Mm-hmm. So, like the flu shot, I ain't never got. The first time I ever had the flu shot, I took it. I got sick, and I said, I ain't never doing it again. Then I got all of this with the dialysis, and I stayed with my sister. So this is years later, and I'm like, oh, my niece is gonna have her little friends over. That's the first place the flu hits the school. Let me get a flu shot. I got it. Nothing happened. Never got sick. I've been getting it ever since.
Yes, you're right. Yes, Roxy, and there is no money in the cure. Let me tell you something. You know, I'm a diabetic. I got diagnosed with diabetes in 2005. And when I got this, people, and yes, now I'm disabled. When people say, did you ever have? I had money, Joseph. I had so much money when I got diagnosed with diabetes. It's all gone. It's all depleted. I had to pay for my insulin at the time. Do you know how much test strips cost? For 50 test strips, it's $50. $50 for 50 test strips. $100 for 100 test strips. Now, I test my sugar, my blood sugar, 4 times a day. Do the math. Do the math. It is a business. The pharmaceutical companies are a business. Remember a couple of years back, Joseph, when they were charging these astronomical prices for Epipen, and the government had to step in and say, no, you can't do that. This is something that people can't afford. There were children dying because their parents couldn't afford an Epipen.
I not to change, but I want to.
Your voice got to be heard. I'll just wrap it up.
No, go ahead.
It's time for us to speak our piece as American citizens. Listen, y'all people that sit back and say, "Oh, well, the government ain't gonna do nothing. The government ain't gonna do nothing." And you damn right it ain't gonna do nothing if you don't speak your piece. We got to start speaking our piece. And the way we start speaking our piece is getting to them damn polls and vote. Georgia, we are depending on you to get out and vote. Get out and vote. Let's stop all this Republicans versus Democrats. We all, at the end of the day, we are human. We are all human. We pump the same blood. We got the same heart. We got the same limbs. We got the same face. We don't look alike, but we all got faces. We got noses, ears, mouth. We all the same. We just look different in a different color or come from a different cultural background. But we all the same. We all human. I don't know no aliens. Do you know any aliens? I don't know no aliens.
I might.
I don't know ET.
I might just don't know they're aliens. Because you know I told you the aliens are here. Yeah,
they may be. But I don't know ET. I don't want to meet ET. I told you, Joseph, I don't want to meet ET. If ET come down here, ET don't come to my house. Because I'm telling you, the next thing y'all gonna see is on the news. It's gonna be breaking news. There's a big dust ball rolling down 95. That's gonna be me running. Legs going a mile a minute. That's gonna be me running from ET. Yes. But what were you ready to say, Papa? What was you ready to say?
No, I was going to talk about what Willie said, that people are eating under tents and they're not wearing masks and they having parties and stuff. And that's why he stay in the house.
There was a lady, I felt so bad. And here where we live in Rome, New York, they had the food banks finally got food relief for the unfortunate people that don't have food to eat for Christmas or just period. And there was this lady, and she was on the news, and she was in line, and she was crying. And the lady asked the reporter said, "Well, why are you crying?" She said, "It just breaks my heart, and I'm so afraid that if I accept food, that the next person behind me may not get it because they ran out." That's the compassion that we need to have for one another.
And Roxanne, I have been in the pharmacy and saw what you said, where older people have to make a decision.
Oh, yes.
On the medicine that they can buy or the medicine that they can get. It happened to Tremel.
I was one of them
last year.
I was one of them. At the beginning of this year, my insurance was charging me $327 for this insulin pen. I take 2 insulins. This is my after meals insulin, and this is my nighttime insulin. They were charging me $475 for this pen. Just one. This one pen.
And then for his fast-acting pill, it was $500.
For my oral diabetes medication, $325. My neuropathy medication, that was $600. The only thing that I was able to afford was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blood pressure medications that I take. That's it. So I went for 6 months. I went without taking my insulin. And if anybody out there that has diabetes, my A1C was 12. I could have died. I could have died. I operated on a blood sugar of over 500. I would check my blood sugar.
And you couldn't even do it every day?
The meter would say nothing. It wouldn't even read it.
Because when he ran out of strips, it was $50 for 50, $100 for 100.
Yeah.
$1 a strip.
That was my insurance. And I have Medicare. People think that Medicare, oh, you got Medicare, it pays for everything. No, it don't. My husband had a stroke. He had a stroke. January 1st, he went to the hospital. Was it January 1st? It was after January. It was after New Year.
January
New Year.
2nd or 3rd.
We were doing a podcast and he had a stroke.
You can listen to it.
He hasn't had rehab yet.
I did, like 2 days.
2 days.
Because then the coronavirus happened.
He had 2
After
days.
we fought to get me rehab.
2 days of rehab.
I had 2 days and then the coronavirus hit.
But tell them what you go through because of the stroke.
Hey, Val.
Tell them what you go through because of the stroke, Joseph.
Well, my whole right side is dead. I couldn't walk. Well, see, when I say I couldn't walk, I could walk, but I had lost my balance. So I had to use a cane. They didn't give me a cane. They wouldn't give me a walker. If it wasn't for Tremel having a cane, I would have been screwed. They wouldn't give me a cane. They wouldn't give me a walker. Tremel had a cane, so I was using his cane. Because we really wasn't going out, I would just hold on to the wall. And I was so determined that I was going to walk that I just, in my mind, I was like, I'm going to walk. I was like, it felt like being...
He had to rehabilitate himself.
It was crazy because it was like reliving being a kid trying to learn how to balance again because you can't feel your right side. So it's like you leaning to the left because I can feel that, but I can't feel my right side. And when I was in the hospital and they were trying to walk me, I was getting so frustrated because I realized what the problem was, but I had no control over it. I kept going like this, even with the walker, and it was frustrating me. So when I came home, Tremel was like, you just need to... I was like, no, I'm going to walk. I'm going to walk by my mother's birthday. And he was like, okay, that's cute. But let's just suppose you don't. Don't get depressed. Don't get this. No, not if I don't. I'm going to. And by February 9th, I was walking without a cane. I had to learn to walk slow. Even still today, I walk slow. It pisses me off because I be wanting to just take off like I used to. But I know that can't happen. And it's just, the numbness, it's not really numbness. It's like being dead. Because I really, like, if you stick me with a pin, I don't feel the sharpness. It just feels blunt to me. Like I know you sticking me, but it's just, like you probably could stick the pin in my leg and I would just feel the bluntness. I don't feel the sharpness of it. Or when I get in the shower, I have to use this hand because I can't tell the temperature with this one. And I'll probably score myself to death if I try to use this hand and the water's too hot. So I'm a righty. I can still write and stuff, but I just have to feel things and temperatures with this hand because this one, my whole right side has no feeling. And it's weird. I'm dead.
Now, meanwhile,
everything is dead.
Now, meanwhile, he gets out of the hospital with no rehab. I just had foot surgery. I have foot ulcers. I have ulcers on the bottom of my feet. The doctors are telling me, Tremel, you have to stay off your feet in order for these ulcers to heal on your feet. How was I to do that when my husband didn't have a nurse?
I couldn't walk.
He couldn't walk. So it was up to me to cook all the meals. I had to clean the house, take out the garbage, go to the store if necessary.
Take care of Jomel. Because we had just got Jomel a month
We had just got a dog.
So he was a puppy.
And pay all the bills with a little bit of money that we had and pray that they did not turn off the lights, the cable, the electricity, take the car. So meanwhile, I'm not only on my feet when I'm not supposed to be, but I'm not taking my insulin. And my blood sugar is high, which is causing the ulcers on my feet to get not to heal. They wouldn't heal. I walked around with open, anybody that knows what a foot ulcer is, it is an open wound. I walked around with open wounds, 4 open wounds. I have 2 on this foot and 2 on the other for 6 months. No insulin, blood sugar over 500. no relief.
And
I had to take care of my husband. I couldn't go to the emergency room. I wasn't gonna leave my husband here by himself.
To be more determined. Like, he can't keep doing this. He can't keep doing this. He ain't even supposed to be walking around like this. He going up and down the stairs. And then he get mad at me because if I'm thirsty, I won't ask for water. I won't ask for food. I won't, because I know he wasn't supposed to be on his feet. Or he'd get mad because I get up and he's like, why are you going down the stairs? You can't even, I'm like, leave me alone. I'm going to do this. And when I tell you I force myself to make it happen, I force myself to make it happen because I'm like, no, you can't keep doing all of this.
But we blessed.
And I refuse. Even now, he'll be like, Papa, if you can't walk, get in one of those little. I said, I'm not getting in one of those little cars. I'm not driving myself around.
He would not get in one of those cars at the supermarket. You know the ones that you drive around in? I said, he look like a big Stuart Little.
I said, the most I'm going to get me a car. As long as I got a car, I'm fine.
He will not get one of those cars like Joseph.
As long as my motherfucking legs work, and I don't mean to curse, but as long as my legs work, I'm going to use them. I'm going to walk. I was walking before this, and I'm going to continue to walk. I refuse to sit in one of those things unless I absolutely have to because I can't.
Child, I ride around the supermarket like Penelope Pit Stop, child.
I refuse because I see people in them and they just look ridiculous to me. It's like, get your fat ass up and walk.
My husband's determination, it inspires me. It does. It inspires me. And y'all, let me tell you something about my husband. He don't complain about nothing. When he do, he act like a big baby. He a big baby when he not feeling real good. Oh God, child, I had to go in another room. I'd be like, if he don't stop that damn whining, he's a big baby. But very seldom does he complain. Very seldom does he complain. Y'all wouldn't believe. One day we're gonna do a video on him just hooking himself up to the dialysis machine that he has to hook himself up to and stay on for 8 hours. 9 hours per day. One day we're gonna show y'all what he has to go, just the process of putting the machine together, to getting the fluids that he has to put inside him together. Oh God, y'all wouldn't believe it. I have to get all the things that he needs for his dialysis machine. I have to grab him and bring him and carry him up the stairs. This stuff is not light. It's not light. But he can't walk up and down the stairs. I don't allow him to walk up and down the stairs a lot. We're blessed just to be together. Sometimes I say to myself, oh my God, where would I be? Where would I be without my husband?
For the record, his feet are completely healed.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you something.
You left it like it was still open and a mess.
Let me tell you something about God. I'm gonna tell y'all how God works. See, because God works. There is God. If you didn't believe there was a God, there's a God. Let me tell you something how God works.
I know that's right, Roxanne.
We were finally able. I spoke to a lady because we had been trying to apply for Medicaid, extra help, something to just ease the cost, to bear the cost of the insulin and all the other things that we needed medically. Because mind you, we get Medicare. Medicare ain't covering none of this stuff, right? And they taking $148 out of my disability check every month. And it don't cover nothing but hospital. That's all it cover. Hospital, 5 days in the hospital and doctor visits. That's it. That's all Medicare
covers. Only covers 80% of it.
They cover 80% of it. You're responsible for the other 20%. And the other 20% could be $2,000. It could be $3,000, $4,000, $10,000, $9,000.
Yes, because I got a bill for $10,000. That's cute.
Yeah.
I hope y'all get it.
Oh, they won't even cover him. The Kidney Foundation. If it wasn't for the Kidney Foundation, where would we be?
Mm-hmm.
We tried to apply for Medicaid, and the lady, I spoke to a beautiful lady, felt so bad for our situation. And she said to me, Tramel, I am going to do everything that I possibly can to help. You know what they told us? The reason why we got turned down for Medicaid is because we get too much money
On disability.
On disability. Now, mind you guys, I'm not going to tell you how much we get, but it's less than.
But let's just put it like this. When I was working, what I get for a month, I was getting every 2 weeks,
right,
plus more, because
right,
I was getting commission.
Right.
So if that's too much money, I don't understand what they want people to live on.
We were about, I think we were somewhere about maybe I think $100 over. No, it was about $300 over what the maximum is, and so we weren't eligible for Medicaid. So this lady that worked for Medicaid, she worked with me for months and months and months, and she was finally able to get us a provisional type of Medicaid, which they call a spin down. We're still not fully covered, but when I go to the pharmacy, my medications don't cost me any more than $6, with the exception of equipment. Now, there is one piece of equipment that I am in dire need of. It's called a CGM device. The CGM device is a device that you put on your arm and you scan, and it checks your blood sugar. My doctor is recommending me get this, but the cost of it is over, I think it's what, $169 or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, and believe it or not, one of my friends had given me the money to get the device, but unfortunately, I had to take that money and spend it on something else, or I had to take it and spend it on a bill. So I wasn't able to get it. Still don't have it. I've been saving my pennies so that perhaps in the new year I'll be able to get it. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I'll have it. You know, but that's how God works. God put this angel brought this angel into my life. Oh, God has brought so many angels into our lives, Joseph.
Yes, that lady worked.
She worked hard.
She worked for us. She worked for us.
She worked hard. Yes, she did. And now I have an anxiety about not being covered. So much so, I'm having 3 procedures next month. I'm having my eye surgery. I have to have another procedure and another procedure for my kidneys. And I said, you know, I better get it done before they take it away from me. And this is, well, one surgery is, I'm God, I can't wait. I'll have 20/20 vision. I don't know, Roxanne. I gotta call you and find out what's going on with your surgery, because I'm having surgery on my eyes too. What they're gonna do is, because I have cataracts. I have cataracts in my eyes, so I don't see clear. That's why you guys see me looking up like this. You know, I'm always looking up because I have bifocals, so I'm always trying to look up so I can read, because the strength of my glasses is stronger here on the bottom. But this new surgery that I'm about to have, thank God, is fully covered by my insurance. I'm fully covered. They're going to remove the cataracts. They're going to remove the cataracts off my eyes. They're going to put a new lens, a brand new lens on my eye, to where I will have perfect vision. And I'm so looking forward to that. And I feel blessed because I can have the surgery. A year ago, they wouldn't even let me in the hospital.
Early hospital? In
the hospital.
What's a hospital?
The hospital. You know what the hospital is.
No, I know what the hospital is. Okay. I don't know what a hospital is.
That's what it is. Don't make fun of my English, Joseph.
I don't know what that is.
Don't make fun of my English.
People don't know what that is.
They know what the hospital is. Y'all know what the hospital is, right?
Know what the hospital is.
Mm-hmm. Y'all know what it is. But see, that's how God works. God works in ways that you could never imagine. That's why you can't give up hope. You got to keep on praying. And you got to keep on being optimistic. You got to say, I'm going to win. This ain't got nothing to do with the devil. See, we all got a journey. And the devil can't stop that. Satan can't stop your journey. That's our problem. That's one of our problems. We keep our minds so stayed on Satan instead of walking on our path, walking on our journey. It hinders us. Y'all stop talking about the fish fry. Stop talking about going to hell. Stop thinking about hell. Stop thinking about Satan. Because Satan ain't thinking about you. Don't ever give up hope. I ain't never, through all of that, I ain't gonna do it.
Don't cry.
Through all of that, let me tell you something. I sat and I watched my husband. Oh, Jesus. I sat and I watched my husband in the emergency room almost die from an overdose of anesthesia. And that whole day I prayed. And you wouldn't believe the blessings that God had bestowed upon me on that very day. An angel, I don't know what it is. I don't question God. I don't question God. I don't question what he does. I don't question what he does for me. I just allow God to do it. Let go and let God. My husband was in that hospital and he was dying. He was dying. And I can honestly say that I didn't go through it alone. I can't say that nobody was there for me. Blogs and Fiction, Monica of MJ&J, they stayed on the phone with me the entire time. And they watched. I would have my husband on video. They watched my husband have convulsions. They watched as his whole face swelled up. They watched as we were trying to just restrain him because he was just flipping up and down. He could not stop moving. I had Jomel with me. Jomel was in the car. I'm in the emergency room. And God sent an angel, another angel. Angel number 3. Burns. Burns or Burns Closet.
Burns Junk Closet.
Burns Junk Closet. Didn't know her. Had never met her in person. Always just watched her on YouTube. But she said, if you're ever in the area, just give me a call. I went outside to check on Jomel. It was pouring down raining. He was in the car by himself, and I didn't know what to do. I was 45 minutes away from home. And I called Burns. And I said, Burns, I said, I need for you to do me a favor. And I told her about the situation. She said, oh my God, Jamel, I'm afraid of dogs. I'm so afraid of dogs. I said, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I had my husband in the emergency room having convulsions. I had my dog sitting out in the car by himself. And she said, you know what, Jamel? I got a carrier. Is it okay if I come and get him and I'll put him in the carrier and I'll bring him to my son's house? I said, oh God, thank you so much. I said, thank you so much. She didn't know me. We had never met. And she came and she got my dog. And I was able to go back into the emergency room and help my husband. That's what God does. That's what God does. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have people in my life, in our lives, that care. But for some people, and I'm not going to say no names because these people like to move in silence, but for some people, we wouldn't be sitting here right now. And those people know who they are. To those people, I say thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you.
I don't get. I'm not emotional about the story because I don't remember nothing. I don't. I just remember waking up Saturday, asking the nurse what the hell was she doing in my room because I thought I was still home. I thought it was Thursday, and she told me it was Saturday. So Saturday. Feel like a movie. It's crazy, but it feels like a movie to me. But I appreciate everybody that helped my husband. Because when it comes to me, he's a big baby. And I love it. I'm not complaining. Don't cry.
I'm not. Listen, y'all can call me a punk, call me whatever you want to call me. Let me tell you something. I just get so emotional when I think about how good God has been. People, when we come before you, we make you laugh. Sometimes we make you cry. We give you tips on how to make your life better. We try to inspire you. We try to encourage you to do better, to be better people.
When I was talking to a content creator this morning, and she said it best. Once we say goodbye and Jamel hits that button and stops the live, you don't know what happens after that.
And this goes for all content
and
creators.
You don't know what happened before that.
Yeah.
You just know that you still sitting here. We're entertaining you for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't know our lives when the camera's off, when all the lights go out, when all the camera goes off. You don't know. You don't know if we can eat. You don't know what we sleeping on. You don't know none of that unless we share it with you. And a lot of people won't share with you what they're really going through because at the end of the day, social media is just that. I'm not supposed to sit here and say, well, I can't eat today, and well, I'm sleeping on a below air mattress.
Well, we were conditioned to be ashamed of our shortcomings. Right. That's what it is.
Last year at this time, if me and Tramel, we were making videos. Not as much as we do now, but we were making videos. Yes. And nobody knew we didn't have not a stitch of food in the house. Yeah. Nobody knew we were going to food banks to get food. And this is before the coronavirus.
But you know what? I gotta say this. Blogs and fiction. I gotta say this. What she said was right. What? Everything that you just can't look at the outside. Because although the outside may look okay and it might look beautiful, there may be something going on when that camera goes on. There may be something going on when you at work and you see your coworker, or you at church and you see your church sister or brother, and they smiling, they humbling themselves. You don't know what's going on when they walk through their door. You never know. We've been conditioned to be prideful. We've been conditioned to be ashamed of our shortcomings. Don't ever be ashamed of your shortcomings. Always know that if you have shortcomings, there may be somebody out there that's going through the same thing as you're going through, or there may be somebody out there that's able to extend a helping hand to you and help you.
And don't ever think that you're too grand just because you're on top right now. Because, baby, let me tell you something. When I can go from walking in Neiman Marcus and buying a pair of $1,000 shades with cash and still have money in my bank to go do whatever I want, down to having to go to a food pantry because my bank account is negative $25, not through fault of my own, through circumstance, through life. Not like I took all my money and blew it, but when I got sick and I couldn't work, I had to pay for my stuff the best way I could. So believe me, I was a bougie one. I was. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend.
You still bougie.
Well, yeah. I'm more humble now. I'm more humble than I was before.
Yes.
I learned to appreciate the things that I have and not take it for granted like I used to and say, oh, child, I'll just buy another one. No, I don't do that no more. Because I can't. It is what it is. But that's how, I mean, if you ask me what's happening to me right now, well, not my medical condition, but just not being able to do the things that I want to do should have happened to me in my 20s, not at this stage of my life. And it fucked me up. Like I was in a state of depression. I would wake up every day in 2016 and tell God, just kill me. Why would you do this to me? Just kill me. I have no job. I have no money. I have nothing. And then I had to sit back and say, well, you have some place to stay. But I wasn't happy where I was staying, but it was still, I wasn't in the street. I lost my car. I lost everything that was in my car because I couldn't bring it all in the person's house. So it was like, you might as well just kill me now. Kill me dead. Just kill me dead. Because there's no reason for me to live. And unless you got something for me, then keep me alive. And little by little, my life started picking up. I started getting things back. Everything started working out. And look at me now. If you'd have told me in 2016 I'd be where I am right now, I would call you a liar. And if I had my way, I wouldn't know it because I would be dead. Because I didn't want to live. Because I didn't want to. I didn't. I just was like, if this is my life, child, take my life now. I just take me. Just when I go to sleep, don't wake me up. Every night I would tell God that, and every day I would wake up pissed. Like, why am I awoke? Nothing changed. Nothing changed. And that's a lesson to anybody when you feeling depressed, especially around this time of year. If you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling down, take it from me. 4 years ago, I would never believe this was possible. I would never believe I would be happy. I would never believe that I would be content with what I have. Because if it was me 10 years ago, I would not be content with none of this. I would want more, and I would want bigger, and I would have to have bigger and more. Now, because of what I've been through and where I'm at, all of this I appreciate. Because sometimes God got to remove a lot of things out of your life to make you really understand what life is really all about. And honey, when you hit rock bottom, that's not a nice place to be. It's just not. It's the most humbling place to be. And you got to do a lot of soul searching when you down there. And then as you start climbing back up that mountain, you realize, ooh, child, let me hold on for dear life because I ain't going back down there. Let me appreciate every little rock I'm holding and not just throw them and say, get out of the way. Get out of the way. No, I'm holding on to everyone, using everyone to get to the top. And once I get to the top, I know what it looks like down there. So guess what? All the people I meet down there, I'm not going to treat them like I treated them before. Because now I know just because you down there don't mean you a bum, don't mean you a bad person. It means that you could have just been a person like me that just had a life experience, put you there. And now you got to do what I did to get back to the top. Because before, when I was on top, I ain't want no parts of nobody that was down there. You stay down there with everybody down there and leave me alone. I'm up here where all the party people are. I don't need y'all. I don't want to be bothered with y'all. Y'all ain't got nothing to offer me. You can't do nothing for me. But when I was down there, guess what? I had to realize the same person I was up there, I'm down here. And life experience taught me that just because I'm here, it don't mean I'm different than when I was up there. So the same good person that I thought I was when I was on top, I'm that same good person now that I'm down here. But guess what? I belittled people that was down here. So now I'm feeling like the people that I belittled. and all the names I call them and all the things I said about them, I gotta roll around in there. Because guess what? Now I'm that. Now how does it feel to be everything you called everybody else? How does it feel to sit down there with all the people you called a bum and all the people you told couldn't do nothing for you? I don't know why I'm losing my voice. But it's a dark place when you become what you've talked about and what you said was bad. And that's what I did. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I learned the lesson and I moved on.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right.
And y'all, we know sometimes we tell y'all these stories over and over and over and over again.
Right, Val. You're absolutely
But we tell
right.
you these stories over and over.
You know, you saw me when I was at rock bottom being depressed and a hot mess. You was right there. Tracy was right there. Y'all know how I used to live versus what happened. So people that saw know, you know, it's one thing when people know who you are and just know you experiencing a bad time versus you run across people that don't know you and then they treat you the way you treated other people because they don't know your story.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing that really will fuck your head up. And I shouldn't have said that, but that's the thing that'll mess your head up. Because in your mind, it's like, you should have known me when. But that's fine. I see how you're going to treat me, but then you put yourself, then you reverse roles and realize I did the same thing to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And they could have been just like you, just experiencing life. Because life happens. Hopefully life don't happen to everybody, because everybody don't need to learn that lesson. But like when life happens, it's a slap in the face. Oh, yeah. And it's when it happens, it's what are you going to do?
Oh yeah, it will smack you in the face. It's a force to be
What
reckoned
are you going
with.
to do?
It's a force to be reckoned
with. And I was that person. I was riding around in Lexuses and Infinities and had a house and all of that. I had no cares in the world. And then all of a sudden, one day, boom, it's all gone. And I'm the bum that I called everybody else. I'm the bum that, you know, how am I going to meet somebody? Ain't nobody going to want to be bothered with me. You know, all of that goes through your head because this is what you did to other people. So now you got to live in your own squalor. I want to say shit. But now you got to live in your own shit that you've been throwing around to other people. It ain't a pretty place. It ain't. So y'all better, I get it. And people have standards and all that. But before you just kick somebody to the curb, you better learn their story. Sit and ask them, talk to them, see what they say. Everybody ain't, you know, everybody ain't bad.
Right.
I had to learn that too.
Yeah. I learned that this week. You know, when I met that Trump supporter, that blew my mind. That's still blowing my mind.
Right, Roxanne. And that's how I feel the same way. Since I did that, how much I enjoy my life and I'm able to enjoy life. Because everything ain't about having something. Everything is not about me trying to impress people with what I have or walk around. And like when Tremel said he was getting his eyes done and he was telling me what the procedure is, he was like, oh yeah, I gotta wear sunglasses. I said, well, you'll have a good time. Because see, that was my thing. And I know how people have things that just are their thing. Shades was my thing.
Yeah, I don't mess. That's the only thing I don't mess with. His.
So to walk into like
I wear shirts and his pants and his everything,
and
but I won't wear
Prada shades and
he got some beautiful shades.
Yeah, Gucci and Fendi. Like that was my thing. I refuse. My cousin will tell you. They'll be like, Joe, you like these? I said, oh, girl, those are from a kiosk. How dare you? Like shades was my thing, and I always wanted real designer name brand shades.
Yes.
So I told
he has some beautiful shades.
I said, well, since you won't be wearing glasses, I guess you'll be wearing my shades. And he said, well, I can for real?
Yeah. I already got a pair picked out that I want to wear. Because I've always been scared to touch a shade because every time I pick up his shades, he be looking at me like, if you put them shades on, I'm going to punch you in your face.
I caught him on the live. I caught him on the live with a pair.
I was on BIGO with a pair. I was looking hot. I was looking hot.
I said, he got on my Roberto Cavallo. I don't care. I don't. Back in the day,
we do have some things, guys. We weren't always, financially.
Shades. Like his bags is his thing, and he like Coach and Louis and good. Shades was my thing.
Yeah. Me, I'm the bags. I'm the bag. Yes, I will carry my purse, honey, and dare somebody to say something about it.
Buy Joseph a pair of Prada shades.
Where's my purse?
Because I love
they try to steal my purse out the gas station.
Prada or Dolce
and Gabbana.
Dolce and Gabbana or Prada shades. We friends for life. See, I give people the option. Because see, Prada is expensive. Dolce is more reasonable.
Here go one.
That's my bag.
This is Joseph's bag, but this is my bag. He don't carry. He don't carry. But, child, I love my bags. Yes, I love my bag. Everybody knows me. Dare somebody to say something. I remember one time this lady tried to steal my purse. Child. I went in that store. I said, lady, this is a Spanish lady. She said, me no picking the English. Yeah, you gonna speak English to goddamn it today. Well, you don't speak it? Understand this. If you would have stole my purse, I would have stole your face. I know that's not nice. But don't mess with my purse. Don't mess with my purse. And don't mess with my hair when I have it on. Don't do that. You don't do that.
You won't get it from China, Roxy?
And don't be touching my face neither, because I wear makeup. My luminesce. My airbrush. It did take years off my face, though, didn't it?
It did.
Yes. Y'all, we get ready to wrap this up. Because I'm hungry. I've been taking my CB1 pills. Here they go. I've been taking my CB1 pills for my weight gain, gaining my weight. And I'm telling you, these things, if you looking to gain some weight, because it's hardly people just looking to gain weight. But if you looking to gain some weight, this product is a natural product. It's very good. It's very good.
Well, you got a lot of pills in here.
Yeah, I got a lot to go. But it's working. It's working. Child, I look back in the bag and I said, ooh, where did that come from, child? I got some cute little burgers, little yams, little service. You seen it. You was talking about Joseph. Don't try to act funny right now that we on camera. You was
rice cakes.
You was looking at you was looking at the burgers and saying, ooh, hey.
Yeah, because they was bigger. And then you got all skinny and shit.
Mm-hmm. Don't be trying to act like you ain't see all this almondy stuff sitting up here. All this hot chocolate. Mr. Caramel. You put your caramel in my chocolate. Mm-hmm. Oh, they wasn't supposed to hear that like that.
Well, that's what you said.
Okay. I was trying to do,
Medina said, let me see.
Oh, girl, you want to see the child? I ain't got no shame in showing these little burgers. Look at all those yams back there. Look at all that. Look at all that. 2 weeks ago, I wasn't nothing but legs all the way up. Now look at me.
Monte is hysterical laughing at you.
Okay.
Medina said hourglass.
That's right. Yes. Stomach on flat. Yes. I'm starting to look like a tender. I can't say young tender. I'm 53 years old. But I'm starting to look like a tender. Just a little tender. I can't run wild and free because I'm married. I won't get busted side the head. I want my husband to go find something. But I'm starting to look like a little tender. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But
Val is cracking up.
We're going to wrap this up, guys.
And I'm going to need you to text me because you were supposed to text me the other day the information so I can help you. They know, Val knows I'm talking about.
Oh, she does? Okay.
Because you know she still ain't activated that phone. How you have a new phone?
Val, don't make me don't make me get the bell. Don't make me get the bell. Did Caleb?
She did his.
Oh, okay. Val, don't make me go get the bell, girl. You better. I'm telling you, once you go Apple, you never go back. Right?
I agree.
Once you go Apple, you never. Shout out to all these people that got Android phones. Y'all need to upgrade.
Don't tell my business.
I ain't telling no business. Y'all people that ain't got, y'all people that got Androids, y'all need to upgrade. You need to go to Apple. You need to get you an Apple. And take a big bite out of life. Little Android phones. No shade.
We switched, and he couldn't take that phone, and we got rid of it.
Child, I got me a Samsung Galaxy. That was a nightmare. I'll never do it again.
He said, nope, we got to return them. I was like, well, I got to return my phone. I don't know how to use it.
No, we're returning it.
I wasn't.
He didn't like it.
I mean, it was all right.
He ain't like it. You ain't like it.
I did. It was all right. But, you know, it wasn't my iPhone.
I think it was those beveled edges that just really got on my damn nerves.
Because soon as he
it was a cute little phone.
As soon as he touched the phone would change and he'd get mad. And
I couldn't find the right case.
Yeah.
It just didn't. You know what? It just felt strange. I had this iPhone all this time, and then I went back to Android. It just didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. I was so glad. I got on the phone and I called Verizon and said, Lord, please let my credit go through.
Roxanne says she loves her Samsung.
All right, girl. You go right on ahead with that. No shade.
Medina says she loves her Galaxy.
No shade. No shade. Shout out to the people that got the Android phones. I'm telling you, once you go Apple, you'll never go back. They just you go ahead and listen. Get it for 24 hours. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna return it back to the store.
You know, when I worked in the store, it was most people that had an Android phone that would get an iPhone. I would make them play with it in the store. I said, "Are you sure you want to do this?" I said, "Because if you bring this phone back, it's a $35 restocking fee." All my friends said it's the best phone. Okay, I have both because you know the store would give me phones. And then I had my own personal phone. So the phone the store gave me was an Android. I'm like, it's a different phone. I mean, you got to learn new things. Most people that went from Apple to Android ended up coming back and returning it and getting an iPhone. And most people that got an iPhone from an Android returned the iPhone and got an Android phone.
Really?
And I'm like, because they were used to everything. They didn't want to learn nothing new.
Right.
They didn't realize.
See, that was my thing. I was scared of it.
They didn't want to learn nothing new. It's funny to me because when we got back together, he had an Android phone. I was the one to convince him to get an iPhone.
I was scared of it. I really was. I was like, what the hell? What this one button thing? And you know, I was like, I want my phone back.
Now he ain't got no button.
I love my iPhone. Child, I'll fight somebody over this bad. I was stabbed.
I told him the other day, I said, how we get so bougie? He said, what do you mean? I'm not bougie. Yes, you are. When I first met you, you was like, oh, I love my Android. Oh, no, I don't want no Apple. I don't want no iPhone. I said, then you got the iPhone. Now it's, the world doesn't revolve unless it's around the iPhone.
Yeah.
Don't give me no Android phone. I just want an iPhone.
And believe it or not, they're not as expensive as an Android. They're about the same. They run about the same price. Yeah, they do. They run about the same price. They're not. A lot of them. Something you can get an SE for free.
Medina said she had an iPhone for 3 days and cracked it.
Oh Lord, have mercy, Medina. You got to get a case for Medina. Do you have a case on your phone now? I bet is her screen cracked now.
And now she got an Android phone.
Shout out to Medina.
I don't understand why people say iPhones break so easy.
They don't.
I done dropped mine 100,000 times.
Yeah, I drop this thing every 5 minutes. Child ain't broke yet.
Maybe it's the case.
I would like to have me another iPad though.
Yeah.
Those are cheaper now. They made them cheaper for the consumer because they were running. They were starting at what? $1,200. Yeah, but now you can get one for less than $350. Well, for about $350, you can get the iPad.
The iPad, I think they call it the SE.
iPad, no, the iPad Air, ain't it?
No, I think it's the iPad SE or something like that. It's 3 different ones.
Yeah, but still, you can get one, and it comes in different. You can get different storage on it.
What are we gonna eat?
I don't know. I was thinking about making some spaghetti. That's what I got taste for.
You got more left?
What you mean?
Oh, you going to the store?
Yeah, we gotta go to the store.
Oh, you gonna go?
You want some spaghetti? I'll make you some spaghetti. We can cuddle up.
Yeah.
We can cuddle up and watch that movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that movie.
Yeah.
So we gotta go to the store.
Yeah. We can do
I have a case and do. I had the iPhone 6 and the phone came before the case dropped it.
Lord.
On the wheels of my sleigh bed. Lord Jesus.
Oh my Lord.
Medina. No, but still, I had an iPhone with the, oh my God, it was the 5, the iPhone 5. And I was leaving work, and I don't know what happened, and my iPhone jumped, literally, it was like it jumped out of my hand, hit concrete steps, and fell into the grass, and I didn't even want to pick it up, because I said, this phone is going to be completely shattered.
See, that's what happened to the Galaxy. Remember my Samsung Galaxy? It got a crack in it. I was so mad.
I picked it up and the phone didn't break. And I was shocked. I was like, well, how do people say they drop their phones and they break and this stuff bounced down concrete stairs and landed in the grass and the phone was fine? And I was like, oh, well.
You gotta get it.
I ain't mad. It didn't have a case.
Oh.
And I wasn't mad at it.
Well, I wouldn't recommend that you have any phone without a case.
The 5s and the 4s were real small.
Yeah.
So I didn't even have a case on it. And when it fell, after it fell, I went and got me.
But I wouldn't recommend you not have a case on any phone. Any phone, even if you're Android, Apple, you need a phone case.
I haven't seen the newer ones, but I know the 6s and the 7s.
I want that
8s,
12.
They bend too much. So for that reason, I made sure I had a case because people would come in the store and they would have the phone in their pocket and I would see it was bent. And I was like, oh, no, my phone going in the case. Because my big ass make a mistake and sit on it, it's going to completely
because now they're all glass.
But no, they changed them now to these. So these don't bend as easy because these are 11s. These don't bend as easy, but I still always have the case. No, the phones would bend.
Oh,
like
really?
the ones we got rid of, the 6s and 7s that we had, they bend. They would bend.
Oh, really?
If they wasn't the case and you sat on it, and get up, the phone would be curved.
Oh, really?
And people was pissed.
Wow.
And I'm like, well, there's nothing I can do. But it ain't as nothing. Well, you better go to Apple and see if they can bend it back. But I'm not bending that phone. So you can say I broke it. People was pissed. But
now, usually we usually change, turn in our existing phones that we have, and we usually get the new one. But child, times is hard.
It's not even that.
Times is hard.
But I'm not impressed with the new one. It don't do nothing different than ours.
No, times is hard.
The camera's better, but
times is hard. I'm like, we only got a couple of more payments to pay it off.
Right.
And when it's paid off, I'm keeping it. I ain't getting no new damn iPhone. I'm just gonna keep this one until the wheels fall off. Yes, ma'am. If I do get anything, I get an iPad. If I can,
Yeah, I'm keeping my phone for a minute.
Yeah.
They're going to have to do something real different.
Yeah, like if they come out with one of those iPhones that fold like that
or
Android
if I
phone.
run out of space, because my next one going to be 128 gigs. I'm not doing 64 gigs no more.
Yeah, me neither.
I want 128.
But I guarantee you, if you get the 128 gigs, it ain't going to be enough room. You have to buy more space.
No, I had 128.
Did you?
But my one, remember when I traded that one in and got the red one?
Mm-hmm.
The one I traded was 128 gigs, and I was
I remember that.
near 128 gigs.
I remember that. Yeah.
So I want 128 gig one though.
Whatever phone you got, just take care. I can't stand to see somebody with a cracked phone. I can't stand it. It just drives me crazy. My phone cracked. I just took it and put it in the drawer. I kid you not. I was like, I ain't carrying this shit. Got a crack in it.
That Galaxy phone.
Yes. I was mad. I was like, I took it and put it in one of them damn machines and got me $300 for it at Walmart. I was like, okay, $300. That took me good. But y'all, we get ready to wrap this up. Y'all make sure y'all watching us on all social media platforms. Joseph, tell them what it is.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and of course right here on YouTube. And make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're able to share us out to a friend or friend. And if you want to become part of the McRae Kingz Kingdom, hit that join button. If you don't see that join button, it's because you're on what we were just talking about.
Apple
iPhone or an iPad. So the link will be in the description box.
Yes.
And anything you want for the McRae Kingz is also in the description box if you want to support the platform.
I put it in there this morning.
The Cash App is right here. Now, that's not for you to just send Cash Apps talking about help you out for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And you know there's some shade. Did you see your Cash App?
Oh.
And
the shade of it all.
If you have any products and services that you want us to endorse, like coffee or hair for Tramel, feel free to send them to our P.O. box, and we will definitely endorse your products for you, or even like lotions and candles and stuff like that. Send them and we'll endorse them. And if you need to email us, you can email us at TheMcRaeKingzCorner.com or TheMcRaeKingz. If you want to book us for an event, BookTheMcRaeKingz at gmail.com. It would be that email that you would want to use to do that. So,
and also before we go, we had a subscriber that asked a question. A. Nelson asks, will we be getting on the Cameo platform? Because he says he has a family that would love a McRae Kingz New Year shout out. So we got to look into that. We're not on the Cameo app. We're not on the Cameo platform.
We can shout them out.
Mm-hmm.
You're just going to have to get them on Facebook or YouTube.
Well, I'm going to check that out today. I'm going to check out the Cameo platform today. But no, we're not on the Cameo platform as of yet. But we now that it's been put in my ear, you know I'm going to work towards that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So thank you. We would love to do Cameo shout outs. Not OnlyFans. Don't look. We actually do have an OnlyFans account, but ain't nothing but pictures of us with clothes on.
Thank you, Blogs, for dropping all those information.
Thank you so much, Blogs. Blogging Fiction is she's one of our angels. Yes, she is. She's one of our angels. Thank you so much, Blogs and Fiction, for all that you do. She's a part of the Dare to Be Different entertainment group.
Make sure you go check out her channel and subscribe.
That's right. And guys, we're wrapping up the new year, and the new year is coming to an end. And as it comes to an end, know that you're going to see bigger and better things for the McRae Kingz. So
for season 3.
Yes, for season 3. So look out for it.
See, I didn't even know we was on season 2.
Mm-hmm. But with that being said, we're going to get on out of here. You guys make sure that you have a great day. Do your greatest, not your best. Do your greatest work today.
And dare to be different.
And dare to be different. Make sure you walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And always remember,
it's Team McRae
all damn day.
Later, y'all.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.